finally, Anna's
Anna's
show.
back on show.
Anna's back, boy. And this is something that was highly banned by NXP. I was surprised by the second ban priority for the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, they realized that this show is definitely something that they can deal with now. And maybe they can capitalize on BSB maybe not feeling too good with that first game. Now we are going to probably see Yi Sun-shin. I'm not doubting the Yi Sun-shin appearance here.
By the second rotation.
That H2O game, like
Nextplay.
Wolf said, it was a free farm Yi Sun-shin.
Yeah, textbook.
That was like there was no one to stop the farm of the Yi Sun-shin all game. It was slow, but it was consistent.
It was consistent.
Right?
It was consistent without doubt. So, very interesting preferred support here by Yawi. Also nice. Khalid. I think it came on to get Khalid, right?
Yes, it was also third pick.
Yeah. We just forgot about the Khalid because the draft of BSB
was so oh my gosh.
There's a lot of question onto the draft
But,
of BSB on that part.
Carmilla instead of Akufra, it kind of it's not the setup that we're looking for.
Yeah, it's a bit
NXP.
telegram. But but that prevents picks like melee picks. Yeah, that prevents melee picks such as maybe Lancelot, maybe Ling as well. And I think it is very wise here for BSB. Play something very, very safe. You know, play something who is high scaling, who is just within the book. Just stick to what is written on the book. Tricks on Yi Sun-shin.
Tricks on Yi Sun-shin actually does work great. We've seen this before, and denying it from NXP is good as well. You do not want to see H2O on that again. The problem is, from now I can really tell that NXP is ready for any Yi Sun-shin bans or picks.
Yeah, yes,
they are ready. They look like they will have something else to offer. I don't think we haven't even seen the full fire of the NXP yet.
Yeah, there's no problem for NXP on choosing the Lancelot, on choosing the Ling here maybe.
H2O Ling is pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very good ban there by Nextplay Atlas.
There you go, good one.
Yeah, totally expected. BSB, so they're eyeing on the Ling. They feel like it's more of a threat compared to the Lancelot. Totally okay, alright. Because we're accounting for H2 here. We're counting for H2.
To go on Lance. If not the Lance, I'm actually not sure anymore. Maybe the Claude. Other than that, we will absolutely... that Renegade ban Helkert is something that you really finally realize it's a strong pick for NXP.
My bet would be a Claude, actually. I'm back
for the pick on NXP.
Claude,
yeah, I think so.
Nextplay compared to the Lancelot here.
Because the Claude is going to work very well against both Tams and the Yi Sun-shin.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. If you're a Yi Sun-shin and you see a Claude going into you,
I mean, YSS can win against the Claude, especially if he traceless in and especially if the Dauntless. But do expect that there is very little interaction between these two. And YSS is Claude is more rewarding against the Tams. Actually, the Tams might be a problem against a Lancelot. That's why I'm expecting a Lancelot here. But maybe we can have a Roger. Maybe we can have a Roger as well here.
Yes, that's why there's so many options, right? For NXP at this draft. They definitely got ahead here. But BSB, I'm still looking for their big support. Who is the big support for this lineup? Welcome back. Welcome back, Rock.
It's
been a while.
That's kind of good against the Carmilla. Makes the Lancelot pick awkward.
I was also a bit stunned by that.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Side lane Dyrot.
Side lane Dyroff with side lane MB on side lane MB on the Khalid Beans. That H2O Yawi Chester in the mid lane is going to be so potent.
Last time I saw a Dyrot against a Grak, against a Cho, and against a Thams, the Dyrot won.
Obviously.
That was Archangel versus Signal Ultra in the qualifiers.
That's right.
But some analysts would tend to disagree actually on the Dyrot pick here.
Yep.
But
it works.
But Nextplay solid here. Nextplay solid here. They digress. I mean,
they are supporting.
They do believe that it does work. The Dyrot picks work. Yeah, but let us see. Let us see still. Clearly, there are no tanks here.
No tanks.
For the side of Nextplay solid.
Yawi's going to be the most tanky hero here.
Yeah, and if we are accounting for initiators, that would be on a Khalid. And maybe the Carmilla.
Carmilla is not even that much of an initiator.
Yeah.
She just helps boost amplify damage.
Yeah.
The stuns are going to come from the hard stun. Will be coming here from the Khalid.
From the
So
Khalid,
MB, we're gonna keep our eyes on MB on this one.
Yes. But you have to be very careful of MLBB. And I think we are heading back into the game. There we go, 1-0 again for this series in favor of Nextplay Solid.
Yep, Nextplay Solid, a 2-0 from this series could mean
Okay.
a very good confidence boost for this team.
So we got Trevor on Natalia.
Yes,
It's
Trevor on
Cup
Natalia.
1 on the Grach. Alright.
Alright, and MB is going to have a fun time with the Cho. Because from experience, I know that Cho does not lane well against a Khalid. The Cho is just gonna suffer so much until you hit level 4. So expect MB to be ahead there, and the rest of NXP, they're trying to get ahead as well on the other side of the map because of that.
Look at that. They actually sent Renegade to assist this. They know there's a Natalia.
Yeah.
They got 4 members hovering on this.
Good luck getting in.
Good luck getting in, and actually you'd have to reconsider. But if it is grid, I think he will.
He's gonna go.
He's gonna go for
He's gonna
it.
go around the long
He's gonna go
way.
around it. He's gonna try to land the retribution,
So
probably.
right now, even now at this point, you can already see the difference between the two Natalia players that we
players,
saw
yeah.
today and yesterday, right?
At this point, you know where grid is? Not on that triangle brush.
Nope.
He is actually on that
The left side,
left
the
side,
most
leftmost side
Yeah.
brush. So that you can it's fresh. It's just fresh from yesterday.
Yeah, you can really imagine now going to be a dive on the Renegade.
was good.
So much crowd control that he cannot deal with, and first blood going over the BSB.
No backup coming in for Chester as he got body blocked by Cap 1, and no trade as well done here by the members of NXP on other lanes.
Yep. So H2O, I think, will get another free farm here. I don't even doubt it anymore. Ana's gonna be one of those, not gonna be that mid lane Cho support. He's gonna be one of the super fighter Chos on the sides. That will limit them a lot.
BSB is overstaying here.
Yeah, BSB is a little bit excited on the top lane. They're trying to bank on Drix, but he's arriving a little too late. But at least Yaoi is going to be the only one left, so he cannot fight a Yisanshin 1v1 for sure.
BSB overstaying here.
That's still an overstay.
They're still overstaying.
Still overstaying. They're not done.
Yeah, they're not done. Actually,
What the
there was
heck?
a lot of time brought here. Drix at least would be able to walk away. Nice backup by Ana. We have a full-blown brawl happening here. Down for the top and now going and transitioning towards the mid. Wallace wings by wings. With the auto attack gets sustained by a Shunpo.
Shunpo blocking in time here, and because of that, Ana will survive. Good game sense, but again, they are
Ana.
only suffering from a loss.
Ana Cho, God.
Ana Cho, man.
Yeah, Ana Cho.
Ana Cho.
Probably the best Cho player that we have right now for Season 6.
I would say. So we're going to keep our eyes on Ana's performance even if they do lose, which is starting to look like it's a good possibility. I would still say BSB has ways to go around this.
Yeah.
We saw that this happened. We saw a team that has a Yisanshin play super conservative and they won. That happened last game with NXP. And they can still do this. BSB can still win if they can make sure that Drix is better on Drix stays safe on the Yisanshin.
Yes, in terms of trade, in terms of full-blown fight, you can actually see how NXP do falter. But again, it's a classic. We have mid-game, early game, where the control is out of NXP. But look at the consistency again of H2. Old story here. That's the security of the turtle by Renegade with the Tyrant.
Yep, Dyrot is now a pretty scary damage threat. And
He got the turtle buff.
Yeah, and you cannot ignore that anymore. Now they need to hunt him down. Maybe they need to shut down that turtle buff.
Yeah.
It's gonna prove difficult.
Look at that. Look at that. Renegade is trading with Wilson up top. Maybe off onto the camera, but it doesn't matter. Ana here might be the next target. It will be the first kill secured here by H2. They are not yet done. Going for Trevor. It would fall back, gets greeted by the blood floods, and there is the turtle buff.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're talking about.
Renegade against Wilson. Renegade diving in. Very explosive.
Wait a second. That they lost the turtle buff right away.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
That was so much by Renegade. It's too explosive.
What is happening here? Everyone's really itching to fight.
Yeah.
This is a bit contrasting to what we saw last game where they were super conservative. Now NXP, they don't care that the Bruno's not in that late game one hit combo yet. They want to fight right away. They're utilizing the early game power of Chester, early game power of MB on the Khalid.
Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen, 5-6 for our running game. Golden on the side of BSB.
It's a very minimal goal lead,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it is something. It's saying something.
It's saying something, but I think it's too early to really conclude anything here. Both teams are very much willing to take the fight here. Chester receives the ultimate down from the Glock. I think that is still too early. I think it would have better if he opened up with the power of nature, right?
Yes,
and maybe
exactly.
hold on to that ultimate. And well, that's nice meter there by BSB. For the mid, up top, they did go for a push.
Oh, missing once more on the Desert Sandstorm.
That was great.
The Desert Sandstorm will hit, but again, Desert Tornado, right?
Yeah.
I'm messing them up, the names. I feel like that's one thing, right? Even if you miss the Raging Sandstorm, you can make the Desert Sandstorm hit, the Raging Tornado hit. Okay, I'm messing it up.
Yeah.
Never mind. Whatever. Next Play Solid are
You're getting the skill names of Khalid wrong.
Yeah.
It's actually Sebakyu. Sebakyu, Sebaksusu, Sebak Taiso, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here.
Yep.
Wilson gets destroyed quickly. None of the members of NXP. Next victim would be of Cup 1. Anna goes in. They're going one by one. It doesn't matter. Anna will be picked up by Chester. Trevor goes and he wants to assassinate H2. No more deadliness in the blade of this Natalia.
So you guys see already, right? How explosive a Dyroff lineup can be.
Yeah, I mean,
So
in
the
terms of melee
damage-
matchup, yeah. Look at the damage here. Gillette instant replay.
Yeah, it's so sharp. The damage is real, and they can't kill him because the sustain is real from this Dyrot as well. Although, of course, Drix did focus on getting the turtle. He traded his whole team for that buff.
Yeah. Actually, Dyrot is kind of squishy, but he's banking on winning trades.
Yes, and he's banking on also to sustain.
Yeah.
He's getting the lifesteal, the spell vamp.
I mean, if there's one weakness for Dyrot, you just control him and kite him back.
But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen, and it's really, really effective against fighters. It's really, really effective against
Yeah,
fighters.
if you trade with the Dyrot more often than not, you will lose because of the HP region, the HP like the spell vamp.
Yes.
So it's a big deal for the Dyrot to avoid the crowd control, which is happening over and over again in this game. The Dyrot is freely walking around on the map, and they can't deal with it.
All right. Get here. 10-6. Still, I think there is the lead here onto the side of BSB, so that's good for them. Nice side lane control here by Anna, and still that is still the same tempo here coming in from Trevor, just hiding on the brush, waiting maybe for a face check, maybe on Chester. Chester is actually using his ultimate just to burn down the early position here of the Natalia. He's trying to guess where the Natalia is.
It is actually, it's pretty smart. I would
Very
say.
interesting play there, right, Chester? Yeah, I think that's smart. That is smart.
Too smart.
No, not too
He's
smart.
outplayed.
This is really good. But that is bad.
there you go.
That is bad. He did face check on that barrage. He received a full damage, fully channeled blood floods. He gets destroyed quick.
Yeah, I think because the ultimate just got out of cooldown, so he was not able to position it properly yet. He was not able to think about where to land it yet, and BSB capitalized.
Yeah.
Despite winning the past two team fights, though, I feel like I'm surprised BSB still ahead on gold.
Yeah. They're controlling side lanes really well.
They're controlling the side lanes so well.
Yeah. And not to mention, Drix is consistently farming. H2 here. Same as with H2. So, we have a close game, I would dare say.
Very close game.
It will fall onto how these four players revolve and execute with regards to their main carry.
Yeah, and absolutely what's happening here is that their carries are both just so safe. 204 and 402.
Well, let's watch out, man. Right now, looking into the items, we get the Dyrot already with the Bloodlust Axe. Can actually start building defensively, you know.
Yep, and he is building defensively.
Yeah,
He's building the Leviathan something.
Yes.
The jungle.
The defensive, the jungle def item.
Oh, yeah. That means he just
That's a beast killer. That's called beast killer.
Beast killer. Oh, there you go.
Beast killer. We have Vitality Crystal also on him. He also have the mallet. So the series is already at match point in favor of NXP. If they got and close the series 2-0, they will head directly onto a 6-point skip.
That's a big deal.
That's
a big
a
deal.
big spike in points.
Yep, and now it's going to be again the rest of NXP guessing where Trevor is. That question mark, exclamation point, not showing yet. And Trevor is being very careful to do
There we
it.
go.
Right away in the dive onto two people. That's a big mistake. That's in on out of there with everything from Chester being expended.
Yeah.
Just the three.
Yeah.
They can take down Trevor.
Sadly, no Curse of Crow. That was landed. Right. I think he did the Curse of Crow
Second,
point blank position, I think is his only location there.
exactly. So it's a bit. He only has like 0.2 seconds reaction time.
Yeah.
So he had no choice.
1/4 of a second. And because no feathered airstrike was available, BSB who made a quick sneak on taking a Lord.
Yep. I like doing calculations like that where you see that exclamation point, like how much space do you have to react? And the answer is there was almost none.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that he was able to press that many buttons
Yes.
in that amount of time. I like that, but again, Trevor, he tested the waters and he saw that their defense is pretty tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty good sign still for NXP. But because of that, BSB will get the Lord and it's walking on the top side.
Yeah, look at how NXP is setting this up. They are just making sure that they will be able to buddy up with H2 because if they kill the Natalia, they would win the fight. They would win the fight. All they need is to catch the Natalia. The number 10 pick on this draft.
Ooh,
quite game changing.
Jungling Lord.
Jungling Lord.
Ladies and gents, we have a Jungling Lord and it's working. It's working well. It was because of obviously the Grok Wall, Guardian Barrier. Now the Lord is wailing on the tower. It's not a Luminous Lord, so it's easy to take care of.
Yes.
But still, that gives the minions a big boost in tankiness and power, and they'll use it to damage the towers.
There's a stun on Trevor. Bye-bye, Trevor.
Bye, Trevor.
Yep.
He's gone. There's no way you can get out of this one.
Yeah, of course, a very easy target there done by Yawi. Of course, members of BSB would have to keep their distance in. And that's the problem, as we mentioned, full-blown fight.
Full-blown team fights.
Really very easy to catch the Natalia.
Yes, as long as you're not invisible, you're doing your job wrong, right? As a Natalia, they can see you before the fight, something's wrong, and that's what's happened here. However, of course, it's still a big gold lead for BSB.
Yeah.
They are around 8,000 gold lead. And this game is definitely something that can still be winnable for NXP, even behind that gold lead. So I think BSB is still the team that has more capability to make errors in this one because they're the ones that has a lot of setup to do. Right? They need to set up the Guardian Barrier properly. They need to set up the Unstoppable Force properly. They also need to the Wild Charge, and they also need to get Ana in a good position so Ana can make those Way of the Dragon pickups.
Yeah, big play by Ana here. They're setting up to Wilson.
Wilson
Not
1v4.
Nice skill maybe onto Chester. Chester will able to walk away. Now, there is gonna be Trevor. He will try to
Execute.
Chester, they know it. They will chase down. MB goes in. He went for the flicker. They are combining to get a kill. And still, Trevor was able to made out big time. Members of BSB, they feel like maybe they can take this. No setup from Capuan. He's still holding on.
What's happening to Capuan?
I think members of BSB are hesitating. There goes Trevor. And now Ana joins the party. It's gonna be that Natalia saying goodbye. Nice catch on the Trevor. But again, this is gonna be Renny J's show to take. They got Ana. They will tag him. That's gonna be Drake. Drake's onto the side. Flicker out down for Ana. And it may be that this is not an H2 show, but
the Renny J show.
Yeah, this is Renny J. The Dyrot is if we get the Natalia as the threat here for BSB, it is gonna be the Dyrot.
Yes, absolutely. Man, Nextplay Solid, they know how to capitalize on the Dyrot for sure. The problem here is they don't have any tools to deal with it yet. And again in this fight, I have to comment, what is happening? Why is Cap1 hesitating so much?
Yeah. They could have initiated that earlier, or they could have waited more spells.
Way earlier.
Even
on MB.
Yeah, they're waiting for Ana actually. They were waiting
for the Ana.
Pero remember, if they are waiting for Ana, members of NXP are also waiting for Renny J. Right?
Sure, that's true.
So
it did not work out well.
Yeah, they have to be very wary of that energy Dyrot. But still, the good part here for BSB, they have the better control, they have the better lead, they may have the better vision of this map, and maybe just take this Luminous Lord.
Yep, Luminous Lord this time around, and NXP, they're ahead because they kind of scouted the positions already before it starts, so they will have a bit of an advantage, but MB is on the top lane. He cannot really respond right away, so they will kind of just want to stay defensive on this one. Yep. Yawi is there on the leading bush. He will have full vision of this whole Lord pit, and he is seeing that BSB is also nowhere to be found. Like, okay.
Yeah, reset on the Lord.
Reset here. And this time, it's gonna be a full-blown Lord take. Here we go, Yawi.
Very interesting. NXP wants to 2-0 this. Look at that. They're making sure that they want to see Trevor.
That's true.
They're grouping up. They're grouping up so that there is no flank position for Trevor.
Yep, the only one that can be targeted by Trevor here is Yawi. You can't take him out.
And not a
You
good
can't
target.
do that.
Carmilla. Still not a good target. Still not a good target.
Yeah,
Even
they're still trying.
they actually landing a lot of card control on Yawi, but again, again, I'm mentioning not a good target.
Not a good target.
Carmilla, that is late game Carmilla.
Yep, this is something that you cannot easily take down. Like, look at Trevor, he's trying it, but nothing's happening. And it's going to be Wilson.
One tag onto Dreeks, and that's it. That's gonna be MP. He wants to complete the kill. Everybody goes all in towards MP, and Yawi zones them out. That leaves freedom for H2 and also Renegade to destroy the members here of BSB.
Do everything.
Anna is just dancing around. Maybe catch someone there, and
No one saw that.
actually pop his face on that wall, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. MP and Chester play.
Dude, NXP allowed H2O to go for free hit. That's how well they are doing this.
Yes.
And the 2-0 is waving, absolutely. Now, Trevor, he's the only one left here that can actually do something. Anna is following suit.
Let's see the setup of Anna.
This Lord is going to be very critical, so Anna wants to look for Chester, and he finds it. Way of the Dragon into the Lord pit and takes him out.
That's 1 for 1. That's 1 for 1. MP now zones out. There is no steal that will come in from Trevor, and the Lord will be secured by the members of NXP. Totally expected. Actually, I still believe that is a nice trade there by BSB. They're able to get a kill onto Chester.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's quite beautiful. Way of the Dragon to the Blood Floods.
Yep.
But they cannot commit they cannot commit anymore.
Yeah, that was one guy. You take care of Chester, what? You have so many targets to deal with still. You still need to deal with H2O.
Yeah.
You still need to deal with MB. Now you don't have any crowd control left. Because Kapwan died instantly in that fight.
If there is Goldberg, we got the halberd here on Renegade, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's full core item now on the Tyrant. That totally cancels out the regeneration. I mean, not totally, but you know, it counters the Thams, right?
Yeah, if Anna decides to go for you as well, he also has the Sea Halberd.
Yeah.
The MB's gonna have a hard time. Renegade is gonna have a hard time. Same with Yawi with the regen. So here's the Lord. It's a luminous one. It is very tough. They are taking out tower in the mid lane, and Chester is back on the field. He is able to clear waves a lot. And here's the siege from NXP.
And that was some ballsy ultimate there by Chester. Actually, Trevor is just hovering around down under. But let us see, ladies and gentlemen. Look at H2 is committing to go for the push. They might complete this one. No minion wave. Here comes Trevor. But look at the help here of BSB quickly deleting the Thams along with Natalia. And let's see here as the next one will be Anna. And also dashing towards Chester. It doesn't matter. H2 gets the kill and murder against the members of BSB. Minion waves will be coming in for the mid and also for the top.
Now, I think this game is a statement on why Grok is not that viable anymore.
Yeah.
People know how to deal with this, and it's showing that Kappan showing that it's not that effective yet.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a little hesitant.
And again, it's not just Dairot, man. It's not just the damage of the Dairot. Also the AoE of Dairot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I mean,
this guy is just so good.
Yeah, multi-target on the AoEs of
the Grok is
Dairot.
just something that you cannot use anymore.
Yeah, kind of reminds you of the Yuzong, right? Whenever he spins.
Right.
The Dairot. Yeah, it's a 2-0 victory here by NXP. Confidence is regained for the crowd favorite.
I would say NXP, they did a pretty good job in handling a very bad situation.